everybody, welcome back to Actors and Axes War in Nulbaraz. I almost said Acquisitions of Jaxian, and that would have been wrong. Welcome back to War in Nulbaraz.
Sound quality is...
Yeah, sound quality is good. Can you hear the background music?
Oh, I didn't even check. I just listened to your voice for a second. I'll go back. Hold on.
It should get really loud very suddenly at one point.
Hear it faintly.
Good. That's the goal.
Okay.
Faint passive music.
Yeah.
Okay, I just need to send the thing in. I guess while I'm doing that, announcements. Hey, you like TTRPGs? You like tabletop RPGs that you can play as a choose your own adventure book, but with in-depth combat rules in case you have to play a tabletop role-playing game alone because you have no friends or your friends don't want to play with you and that makes you really sad. Well,
or they think D&D is too complicated.
Yeah, well, or that, like, guess what? You can get Emberwind, which is a game that you can play alone, with a discount with the link in the description. It's just showing up right on screen. Use code Vampire over at their store. It's a really good TTRPG. You should go do that.
Maybe you can force your family.
You should check out
Emberwind. Yeah, you should check out our one Emberwind video, of which we want to do more, but have just not had the time or free time to do anything other than D&D. So you should go do that when you have the chance.
Stop playing D&D and move on to Emberwind.
No,
oh my gosh, you're
never.
so right. We should just change completely to Emberwind.
Totally do that. Yeah.
Except like we only have like one episode left of that or something, maybe. Anyways, do you guys hear that? The summoning chant for the intro. And we're back!
Wow!
Welcome. I forgot that the intro was only 22 seconds long!
Riveting!
It took me...
We totally were not saying...
It took me... literally... I posted the thing in Discord, and by the time I was done, the intro was over.
Yay.
Welcome, everybody! So, all of you wonderful, wonderful people. And by wonderful people, I mean people. I have to make sure. Boop. Boop. Which one is this one? Sorry, doing a little thing here. Is Trevor just in the corner of his? Yes. Okay.
What do you mean?
I had to make sure. I was not certain.
Why?
Well, you're. You're like
guys?
this on stream. You're like right at the edge, but it's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't mess up your placement. Oh, okay, thank you.
Alright, guys, I'm ready.
I don't know
what
you're talking about, guys.
So the last time that you guys, the last time we played, which was 2 weeks ago, the party led by the new town master Elisha Seymour of Nulbaraz, accompanied by Kasseros, Netherpeak, Panoran, and Adani Frostwolf, made their way to an old ruin in a hill where they fought a water elemental as well as a lizard folk and several poisonous snakes. Making their way out of that.
We fought with the turmoil of not eating acidic moss.
Yeah, that too. Making their way out of that, they made enough money to open and buy the larger building across from the Citadel, and to turn it into the Knights of Nulbaraz Guild Hall, which is currently under construction. It is there that they have 2 rooms that will modify things. They have the dining hall, which will give free inspiration to anyone who eats there until their next rest, and the training ground, which will give an extra 1d4 damage to anyone who trains in it for at least an hour until their next rest.
Whoa. You should have named it the Noble Knights of Nulbaraz.
Okay. to find more money and to recover more areas of the surrounding land, made their way to a fortress, the Hillside Fortress, that they were looking to reclaim. As they did, and they did all of this in the same day, and they're coming upon the fortress, making their way over the very horrible wooden and crumbling stone wall and moat, which is really just a dry ditch at the top of this hill with a couple of spikes sitting in it that you think only animals would be dumb enough to fall into. The party charges their way towards the fort as the bandits of the fort very obviously see them there. And
I do think we should probably talk.
No.
Arrow right past your face as you say that.
I move so fast.
And let's get into this. With a wonderful, I gotta mess with the Roll20. By the way, I just want to point out how absolutely wonderful these maps are, that we have.
Who made these maps, DM?
These maps were made by, Neutral Party, who creates, maps on Patreon that you can subscribe to their Patreon and get some maps. They are not sponsoring us, but we should probably point that out because we use their maps and they're really good maps. And if you want some maps, you'll get some maps.
You're just cool, alright, guys? Just maps.
You do it for I have it set to up to $5 a month. You can do it for however much, I think. But all right, so. Would everybody please, as an arrow flies past Elijah's face, his metal face as he... would everybody please roll for initiative?
Dice gods. Okay, that's pretty good.
Dice gods, I click, sees a 3.
No, I got above average.
I'm assuming the 3 was someone else.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Running the encounter, Elijah.
6.
Idani.
I got 15.
15. Panoran.
3.
Yeah.
Kassaros.
12.
Alright. Starting at the top of the turn order.
Oh god.
Are the bandits.
What?
Yeah, with a 17. They are going to fire down. I need my dice. Are those my dice? Those are not my dice. Where are my dice? My dice are over here right underneath my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Please, get with the program.
Alright. Ready. So, looking at this, I'm gonna put the encounter tracker over all of your wonderful faces. So, my apologies, I cannot see you for a moment.
Okay.
Alright.
Soda's turning my...
These bandits...
Trevor, you're positively glowing. Whatever tab you're opening that's all white is really your
You mean the map?
Yeah.
Roll20 on
give me 1
white
second.
mode?
Let me check something. It's a good thing I pulled out my dice. I think... Oh yes, D&D Beyond did a broken.
Oh.
Its encounter builder no longer has clickable things.
Oh.
All of them are currently the code that writes the clickable thing.
Oh, so an update must have messed.
Yep, so
It's
this is going to be
still
fun
in
to read.
beta.
Okay. Well, it's a 1D. Okay.
See my first target.
Alright, the first one, Bendito A, is going to fire at Adani.
Okay.
And that is a 21 to hit.
I have to check something.
Okay.
New character who dis.
New character who dis, yeah.
The thing, yes, here it is. Hold up. Okay.
Aren't you a monk?
Yes, that's what I'm checking.
Okay,
Aren't
so
you
your
a
max
monk?
possible is 20, so 21 hits regardless.
No, that's not what I'm checking. I'm checking deflect missiles. So it hits, but I'm gonna catch it.
Okay. That is 7 points of damage.
I get to roll 1d10, then add 7, and that's how much the damage. I rolled a 10! Ah,
Alright, so you catch the missile. As this arrow... You managed to catch it. What do you do with it? Do you just...
I have to spend a key point if I want to huck it
Throw it
back.
back.
Yeah, if you want to just...
I think he's too far away.
He's 45 feet.
You can throw it at anyone.
Oh, I can throw
Yeah,
it
you
at
can. You
anyone?
could just throw it.
I'm gonna throw
So-
it at Bandit D.
He's 35 feet away. Is that beyond normal range?
It's 20 to 60.
Okay, so that is
it's gonna
disadvantage.
be disadvantage.
As you...
What am I rolling?
I
Oh,
believe
a
it's
dart
a
attack.
dart attack, yeah.
Yeah. Let's disadvantage. Roll it.
Disadvantage.
11.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Yeah.
As
It's
it...
okay.
As you huck it and it... next
It
to
looks
him.
Cool.
As they're coming down the path and charging. It does look cool, that is true.
That's it. I can't catch anymore.
Alright. In that case, it is now Bandit B who is going to fire down at Adani once more. And that one's going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss!
Miss, okay.
Can I just
Bandito C
dodge?
is going to come up and is going to prepare. Bandito D is going to charge Adani. And is going to go for the 13 to hit.
Miss!
Scimitar just whooshing by the front of you as you dodge out of the way. Alright, Bandito E is going to
Oh, he's
take a
over
shot.
there.
How far is that? 75 feet. That is barely within range. They're going to take a shot at Penorin. With their light crossbow. Penorin, does a 10 hit you?
No. It bounces off my pec.
Darn! Bing! Right off the pectoral. Alright, and then finally, F gets an 18 on you, Penorin. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, that is... Woo! 5 points of piercing damage as it... hits you right in the chest and just...
At a slightly different angle than the one before.
Oh, yes, very much. Alright. With all of them having taken shots down at you, one of them coming up and preparing, the other one running past him and attacking Adani. Next in the turn order... Oh, that's weird. It did not save your initiative rolls.
Oh.
It saved the enemies, but not yours. Let me go back up and find your initiatives. That was for Elijah 6, for Adani 15, for Kasros 12, and then Penorin was 3. Okay, so Adani, you're up.
What? Hell yeah.
Yep, Kasros, you're on deck.
I'm gonna wreck this guy's shit.
Alright, go for it.
Ready? Here we go.
How's the grass looking, Exlos?
Quarterstaff.
Ow.
Fisted.
Obviously.
24!
Quarterstaff to hit the guy in front of you, 24 you said?
Yep.
That is just barely a hit, yeah.
Cracking him in the face.
Just a little
Ah! 12.
I will say.
bit. Is that lethal or non-lethal?
Unlethal.
Non-lethal? Alright, you come up and you
Ass.
Well, hold on.
immediately unconscious. Just as
I mean,
you
I think the only
crack
section
him
of
with the side
value
of the head.
would be the leader.
Well, you didn't express that beforehand. You were just
Well,
like, I don't want to kill them all. So.
Yeah, and so with just a whack of the quarterstaff against the side of the head, poof, tush, lights
5,
out.
10,
They just drop.
15.
They're gonna take an attack against you as you enter range. As that was their preparation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were.
That is a 20 to hit.
That.
With their scimitar. And that is a whole 6 points of slashing damage across your chest as you get closer and like you go to bring it up and go to like wha, and they just see the opportunity and boom.
Wow.
All right.
On a bonus action, punch him.
Punch him. Go for it. Bonus action punch.
12.
That is a glancing blow. Give me some damage.
Ooh.
So you hit him with that punch.
7.
So 3 points of damage. As it poof, and he, looking a little impressed with himself that he took a hit from you and managed to deal a little bit of damage to you. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Before Castros goes, the Bandito Captain
Oh no.
is just slightly higher in initiative.
Hey, DM. I just want to ask you, how do you like my new background?
It's great. He's going to lean down, grab a rope, and just down to the bottom of the overhang. And he is going to get within 30 feet, turn, dagger, and is going to huck it at Idani. As Idani is the one that is the closest. And with a dagger huck, oh lord, that is a 22 to hit.
Since my turn passed, I have my reaction back. Yeah?
You do. Would you like to try to catch it?
Does it count? Yeah, it's a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm gonna catch it!
Go for it.
I just do catch it. It's damage reduction.
Yeah, what is roll damage reduction?
D10 plus 7.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9!
9! Alright, yeah, then you...
7.
Like, one hand about ready to, as you see it, like, left hand comes off, turns, and just grabs the knife out of midair. Would you like to huck it back, or do you not have the point?
I do have the point.
You can huck it back at him.
Huck it back at him.
Alright, huck it back!
Is he within
Just like,
20 feet?
Yeah. He is. Well, he made that same attack on you. Yeah, you kind of... And it... Ping! Off of, like, a piece of his leathers.
But I did hit.
Yeah.
I kind of like to imagine she just grabs it and just turns with the momentum, just huck it back at him.
Yeah, just... And just... Tink! Right off the leather. But he is impressed, like... Oh, the fuck?
I impressed a lot of people.
He's going to... After seeing that, he's going to... Second attack, just huck another one, but this time, he's going to huck it at disadvantage at Panoran. As you caught the first one.
They don't know I can't do that again.
As he goes to huck it, he lets go a little too early, and it... and hits Bandit C in the back as he was looking over at Idani and was not paying attention, just let go and hits Bandit C in the back for that is going to be 6 points of damage. Bandit C just kind of takes it, just goes.
I see you've decided to join our side.
You see him.
Would you like to be a guard?
You see, like, a moment of confusion. Make a persuasion check for me at disadvantage, Panoran.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't... What?
Do it.
This is gonna be the funniest thing ever. If you
7. I'm gonna have him make a wisdom save. He rolled an 8. He does look over at you, and you can see for a moment he thinks about it, and then he goes... No!
What does being a guard pay?
Probably not better than robbing everyone who comes along what used to be a main road.
Yeah.
We pay them
What
more.
about a night? We need some of
make him roll again.
You try again next turn. I'm gonna say that's your reaction.
Oh!
Castros, you're up.
Alright, I'm up. Alright, let me just
Welcome
open
up.
my roll 20.
All right.
He's glowing.
Let me just open my roll 20.
Alright, so
The holy light of God shines upon him.
God damn
The holy light will
Rain-
offend.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
spell string.
Gabriel. Or
Gabriel.
Mildar, whichever one. Do remember that going through Panoran costs extra movement, but you can do this.
I can, but that still doesn't get me anywhere near anybody.
Well, you have ranged
Okay.
Throw your
attacks.
hand axes.
Don't you? Yeah, you can throw a hand axe.
Yep.
I can throw a hand at.
Yeah, hand axe are throwing weapons.
Oh.
You can huck them.
Okay,
You
well,
just can't activate it. Yeah, you can't huck it while it's on
Oh,
fire
yeah.
is the problem. But you can huck it.
Oh.
As long as you're within 20 feet of a person.
Alright, is it a strength check?
Yeah,
for
it's
it by
the
any
same.
chance?
Well, it's the same attack roll to huck it as it would be to
Oh.
swing it. Yep.
Actually, let me look at this real quick.
And then to retrieve it, you just have to use a bonus action pulling it from the person or picking it up.
Okay, I'm going to. I know what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking one of my formulas.
All right. What are you drinking?
Ah!
Potency.
Potency. Oh, Lord. All right. You all watch as Kassaros
My
reaches
arm-
down.
I take off my jacket first, and I
Yeah.
roll up my sleeve.
Jacket off. Drop. Dink. Glug, 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 glug.
My arms are fucking huge now.
I'm sorry, what?
Just almost
Pain.
instantaneously, like a horrible writhing motion across the skin as he and just becomes
Like that one guy from Batman.
he just
What was his name again?
he just becomes
Luther?
he just becomes
No.
the guy from Spider-Man into the multiverse or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up to here, which is I think it's right here. My
Yep.
30
No, you know what
movement.
these also could be? Mr. Mosquito from Soul Eater.
yeah, Kassaros, your
Oh,
strength is
yeah.
now 19.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand axe with my big beefy arms and fling it at the captain.
Yeah, beef him up.
Did you override your strength? It's +1 to weapon to damage.
How do I
and-
override it?
I can do it. So other
Character
modifier
builder.
3. Just refresh your page, and you'll see your strength is now 19.
And since my axe is a strength, oh, it only gives me +1.
Yeah, it gives you +1 is an additional 5% to hit.
Yeah, it
So
is.
it's good.
Well, only +1 to damage, so that's what I'm disappointed about.
I mean, +1 is still pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And if you get 1 more point in strength, it'll be a +2. So
Yeah.
not bad. Go for it.
All right. 9 to hit.
All right, so with your main attack, unfortunately does not hit. The second one, though, you can bonus action huck, as you do have 2-weapon fighting.
I'm gonna bonus action huck.
Bonus action huck.
It's a 12.
Oh my god!
Damn.
That is some bad luck.
Well, guys, I have lost both of my hand axes. I am completely defenseless.
Luckily, you have your
They're
fists.
just in the ground behind
Luckily,
him,
I
I'm
have my
sure.
big meaty claws.
Big
What did you say, punk?
For the sake
Big
of...
meaty
claws. Well, these claws ain't for looks.
He's
Oh, it's so
drawing.
squat.
Just gonna
Man, I had that all planned out, and now it's just gone.
pop a couple
Yeah.
of
That just
hand axe
went down in
tokens
its name.
down so that you know
Welcome
where
to
your
D&D.
hand axes are.
Where did my axes go?
They're on the
Oh,
map.
there
You
they
can see
are.
them. Yep.
I have to get up to the captain to
Yeah,
get that.
so-
I'm just-
Phew, phew. And he just kind of like
You wanna
both times.
face me, punk?
Don't lean back too far.
Uh,
You wind up being
he-
blurred.
He's absolutely terrified. I do realize it costs a bonus action to consume your mutagen, but screw
Wait,
it,
he's
that's
terrified?
fine. Oh, yeah, he's not
DM,
under the fear effect.
may I make a request to roll in this roll an
intimidation?
check?
Go for it. I mean, I'll let you. I'm feeling generous today.
Yeah, generous after I lost all my freaking axes.
Not
I
just
have
to
a
you.
-1 to intimidation. That's a 9.
He rolled a 6 on his wisdom save, so he is
Oh.
going to just take a couple steps back. He's not going to be afraid, but he's going to kind of step back and just be like, Jesus. Be like, oh, by the might of Gabriel, I do not want to mess with that man. What the fuck did he just do? That was a scrawny boy in a trench coat, and now all of a sudden he took off his trench coat and just like 7 deadly sins just bulked suddenly. Like,
You mean? Oh, I know.
yeah.
Did he have noodle arms before?
No. It just he just wasn't bulk before. Now he's bulk. All right. That's your turn. So Elijah, you're up. Penorin, you're on deck.
I want to quickly maneuver like behind the rock.
Go for it.
Kind of like
Yeah.
can be right there, and then just like in like a
Yeah,
crevice.
you can
Not
like
in a
come up
crevice, but,
against the rock, like push your body against it, and like you're kind of leaning
Yeah.
on it. That's fine.
Yeah.
You have 3/4 covered to most people.
Yeah. I want to take aim at Bandit Aim.
Take aim.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean you're going to make an attack, or do you have the take aim ability?
I want to make the attack.
Go for
Most likely when I say take aim, I want to.
Yeah, take aim is an actual thing that rangers can do. Which
I
is
never
why
knew
I
that.
mentioned that, yeah. Rangers and
It's 'cause
rogues
someone
both
is
do
a
it now.
ranger.
You can spend your bonus action, and as long as you don't move on your turn at all, you get advantage on your attack. Which is pretty good. So.
And as I'm firing, I was like, "You might want to take my friend's offer. We could make y'all knights." And I'll just fire.
You say this, and then
I think you
immediately
should take the
fire your gun at them. Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me at disadvantage, and then an attack roll.
Is he persuading, or is he putting the fear of gun into the...
Both.
Okay, so 13. All right, now the attack roll, because that'll depend.
The attack roll was 23.
Oh, okay, yeah. That 13 is then a failure. As for a moment, they seem to be like, yeah, maybe. As you fire a bullet into that man, roll damage.
9.
9 damage.
Guys, you should really become a knight.
Bang.
Yeah, hey
trying to
guys, you
shoot
really
to
should
disable.
become knights. Boom!
Just
Fucking eye just
Nope.
gone. You hit, boo. Guy just poof, falls back. You don't really have a chance to hit to disable when they're up
Right.
against cover and only like
Right,
here
that's right.
and up is available for you to shoot.
True. Very true.
Take out the dude's eye. You're unsure if he's dead. As he falls poof, behind cover.
I think my little calculations were kind of off.
Yeah, you were you aimed
You
a little too
think?
well.
I wasn't trying to kill.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Penorin, you're up. You just watched a dude. You watched a dude's eye get splattered all over a tower. Probably a good 30, 40 feet behind him. So.
How tall are these walls?
So like this is like 10 feet up, and then the walls themselves are like an additional 10 feet, probably.
Okay, dope.
So, like
Penorin,
from where you
yelling
are, 20
towards the
feet.
bandit captain says, we pay our knights really well. It's whatever for a week or whatever it is. I don't know. Then I move 5.
I will
What
check
would it
for
be?
you.
Yeah.
20, 25. I leap up onto this rock,
Okay.
and then I, double bounce over here, and that's my 45.
Okay.
And
Well, so that
I'm
is
gonna-
down in elevation.
do what?
From the
I said that
rock?
is.
What?
Or no, sorry. Continue.
That's why I leapt up on the rock.
Yeah. No, I said the wrong word. I meant to say, like, that's up in elevation, but then I remember you jumped on the rock, so you're good. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action dodge. Or
by the way,
bonus
knights
action.
are usually paid about 5 gold a day.
Wow.
That's not bad.
No.
That's
a lot.
really good.
That is-
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
Yeah. No, you could make them infantry for 2 silver.
I mean,
I'd say,
if they
yeah.
become knights, wouldn't they be considered
Yeah,
nobility?
you'd make them nobility. That's the big thing.
Yeah,
if they're knights.
you could kind of just trade that to them.
I say, yeah, infantry is 2 silver a day.
Yeah.
Knights are 5 gold.
And nobility.
There's ability to progress upward the ladder. And then you get over here. What do you do?
You get to recruit infantry under you, and then part of their salary goes to you as well.
That's a multi-level marketing scheme.
Oh crap! No.
Go for it. Make a persuasion check
I'm
at
just
disadvantage.
charging over here. Not yet raging, but I am taking the dodge action right there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage for me again, please. As you're trying desperately to convince these people, I'm also going to tell you will have a natural -5 due to having somebody having been shot in the face. So.
Well, I'm only talking to the guard captain.
One of his men just got shot in the face.
Sure. That's a 17, so -5 is 12.
Yeah, so unfortunately he does not seem to want to take you up on that offer. As he is very upset. As one of his men is...
You already stabbed one of your guys in the back. It's alright, you know?
You got a point. He has a point.
Firing down at you.
Do I...
as you're
hang
turning
on.
over.
Do I get the sense that this is working?
No.
Okay. I'll go ahead and rage.
Okay.
Okay. I tried real hard, guys. Now I'm frustrated, and he wouldn't listen, and now I've got to kill people, and I don't want to kill people, but it's just what has to happen.
Firing down at the group. This one against Casseros.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, cool. My weapon is now force damage.
Oh yes, because of the
Because wild magic surge. Yes.
All right.
And can be thrown.
Yes. All right, so that happens. You get angry. Mjolnir. Firing down from above at Casseros. That is a 19 to hit. Cass, does that hit you? Are you looking for your armor class? Mr. Amazing?
What was the number again? I kind of
19?
lost track. I was looking for it.
No,
19.
yeah, you're good.
No, that totally misses by a long shot. You know what I mean? You know, just...
Totally.
Does it?
Sure.
I
Yeah,
don't
of
know for
course it
sure.
hit.
Oh, okay. That will be
No wonder I lost track.
4 points of piercing damage. As you are struck.
4? That's nothing.
Correct.
Oh god, that cough did more damage than that attack.
Bandit B is gonna take a shot at Adani. That is a 16.
That hits. I'm pretty sure I don't have reaction.
3 points of piercing damage.
Ooh,
So you're fine.
Ow, my muscle.
As it... Bandit C is going to take a swing at Adani. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 7 points of slashing damage. Got lucky there. Bandit E is going to come down and fire at Panorin at disadvantage. That is an 8.
Nope.
Bandit F is going to do the same. And he's going to shoot the bandit captain. As a burst of wind pulls the arrow over, and the bolt over, and strikes the bandit captain right in the leg. Does...
Hey, bandit captain, your men are turning against you. Join us.
Make a deception check at disadvantage, please. I'll allow this. I want to see if you succeed at some point.
Man.
Well, one of those was a nat 20. The other one is a 13.
He just gives you a look, and as like the pain of a bolt striking the top part of his leg, he kind of snaps it, and like takes a second to let the pain sort of adrenaline out of him. And as you shout this, he just sort of opens his eyes and looks at you with a look of pure pity. And of just like...
Oh my god.
What's your fucking problem, man?
I don't want to kill you.
He turns, just... We're bandits!
You don't have to be.
Oh my god.
I get it. I get it. You know, you're raised in the orphanage, and then the orphan owners abuse you, and then
oh my god.
you know, eventually they die, and then you go off on your own into the cold reality of the world.
You see Bandit F sort of come over the parapet, and just sort of like, how did he know? You just go, shut it! He just looks down.
Oh my god.
Turns, sees the unconscious one, looks up at the splatter of blood that's painting the side of the tower.
It was self-defense!
I want to be a captain, and I want them to be my men. They're my infantry.
There is no way.
Sure.
I'm gonna need some medical though. I'm fairly certain one of my men lost an eye.
I'll deal with that.
Medical.
Like,
Don't tell me we just.
I can get there.
He's like looking around at the men. You see the men are like holding crossbows.
I can get up there.
Nobody's moving yet. Do you want to just like put your hands up and then like turn and run up there?
Yep.
Okay, so you're just gonna climb.
She's a
the wall.
medic.
He goes, there's more of us inside. Be careful.
I climb up the wall with speed.
You like get up there. You like come over. You just hear, ah, ah! It's like you just see this guy who is lying there, one eye open, others like this part of his head just completely obliterated.
Ew.
Blood just pouring down. You can see he has like taken his shirt and has tried to like push parts of it up to stop the bleeding.
Don't do that. That's sweaty. If you're gonna get infected, I take out my medical stuff.
All right, you. You want to make a medicine check?
Yeah.
Go for it. As you're like, all right, just.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh, okay. You're just like, well, we have to disinfect the wound.
You remember in the back of your head that sometimes you're supposed to pee on wounds to make it better.
No.
You just like you know that what you just did was like would definitely have worked for an orc. But as you realize, like, oh lord, like, wait, their pain is probably way higher, like, of everything.
Humans.
Yeah, he passes out in
Oh,
pain.
good. So now
But
I can actually stabilize.
Is still
him.
alive. Yeah, go for it. You use a charge.
Yeah.
And
Also,
you
Elijah.
stabilize him.
Get
Yeah.
over there.
Elijah has to go
wait.
inside. The mana captain sort of goes, I'll lead you in. Follow me.
Yeah, I'll follow behind him.
He comes over, and you can see as he's, like, looking, he goes, he kind of turns over and looks at you as you guys are walking inside, and he's like, so you're the new town master.
Yes, as I'm also calibrating the arm. It wasn't supposed to be that accurate. Well, it's good enough to be accurate, but shit.
Yeah, sure. He leads you up, and, swings open the door, leading you inside. Adani is upstairs. I'm putting you in the corner, Adani. You get to stay over there.
See nothing but darkness.
And he leads you inside, and as he does, and you see other, like, bandits chilling out in this room, seemingly, like, getting ready to fight. And as they look up and see the,
Oh god, there's a hulk of a man.
Yeah, for some reason, Roll20 has been when you go and place an image in, it places it in as a 3x3 automatically now, which is weird. But as you step in, he sort of raises a hand, and they both go. He goes, "We're going straight, men." Puts a hand up, you see one of them goes, "Damn it." And, like, sits back down. That's not going to be as fun. The other one just goes, "Yeah, and I'm gay." And he goes, "That's not what I meant."
Well, there's a war going on, so you might get all the action you want.
Oh, lucky us.
Yeah.
As you turn, you see lying in one of the beds that is absolutely just covered in blood is this orcish man who is... His build would indicate a half-orc, but your knowledge of Idani would say otherwise. They definitely carry more orcish features. And you... The bed is covered in blood, and you see what looks like a spear has just been rammed through his chest.
Is that man alright? I point.
He's alive, I think.
We
might want to provide some medical for him as well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Did you just ask him if the guy with the spear through his chest is okay?
Yes, because I'm not sure if that's even recent or not. Obviously, I will go over and I want to check if he's alive. I want to check for a pulse or something.
Make a medicine check.
While that's going on, I'm going to flush the toxins out of my body.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
13.
you come back. Elijah, you reach down, and you touch this man. His body is cold. And you see that where the spear entered should have pierced the heart.
Right.
But you feel a heartbeat. Very faint.
Am I able to take the
He's a Time
spear
Lord.
and
He has two hearts.
immediately do a cure wounds?
You, like, pull the spear out.
And they immediately do cure wounds.
You rip out the spear and notice that the end of it's a very crude, like, handmade spear made entirely of wood. And the moment you pull it out, his eyes flash open. As he just reaches forward with a punch, misses you completely, and just turns. And you just cure wounds. Like, immediately. Just, how much do you heal him?
He heals 8.
8. You see the wound, like, close. He just sort of is sitting there, and he looks over. And he looks down.
You alright? Your heart was barely beating.
That's good news. He sort of, like, sits up, which you do not believe he should be able to do at this moment. And he looks around. Where am I? You see the bandit captain. Hillside. Yeah, sorry about that. You, passing through, like, our toll road. Don't want to pay the toll.
They're going straight now, though. Except for that man. He's apparently gay.
He just sort of looks at you, and he looks at the other 3 people in the room. Well, thanks, cleric. He sits up and goes, is that a mask, or...
I just kind of just reveal some of the parts.
Yeah, you like...
Take your forehead plate off.
like, reveal the forehead plate, yeah, and it's just, like, mechanics, so he just kind of goes... Alright, okay, yep, sure. Just takes a step forward. Goes, well,
I'm actually the town master of the town nearby.
do you ever wake up and somebody wakes you up and just gives you way too much information way too fast? Please shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Thank you. He like stretches, and you see like the bandit captain just sort of goes, points up, like,
oh yes.
thank you.
I'll be right back. I'll go do that.
Sure. Alright. You head up the stairs, and make your way.
Alright, where's my patient?
He's expertly bandaged.
Well, that's good. I'll catch a cure wounds.
Alright, so he's stabilized and is pretty okay. You
I also
cure
need
wounds, go for
a
it.
week of disinfecting alcohol, because humans are little bitches.
How much do you heal him?
Well, that's a problem. He heals 5.
Alright, you manage to, like, repair to an extent to, you know, he's not gonna bleed out. You know, you kind of let it happen, and then you pull the bandages off and give it a look.
He's gonna have to
it
have a
is
regenerate.
just like skin. Like,
Yeah,
you
he's
didn't
either gonna have to have a
know.
regeneration spell cast on him, or he can rock an eye patch.
yeah, it's just like whole.
Yeah.
Like, there's just nothing. The bone, as reconnected, is repaired itself, skin,
Actually.
and then just like eyelid. That is
Mechanical eye.
just whole.
Yeah, no, you can deal with all that weird stuff.
Sorry,
He
my
looks up at you.
apologies. I do apologize. Was not trying to aim to kill.
You didn't. Well, thanks, I guess.
Or at
Sir.
least
Attaboy. Pat, pat, pat.
Ow.
So either we can get your regeneration spell, or I can make your mechanical eye. Who knows?
Or an eye patch.
Or an eye patch. I say the eye patch.
Stepping out into the sunlight, and almost immediately from the tower, just God, God's above. And he brings his arm down slowly and like flits his eyes open and looks up. And at this point, everyone else can kind of see him. Those on the ground, you see him as he like walks up to investigate the situation. Just very like weak looking. Looks like he's been starved. Looks like he just had a spear in his chest. Sort of looks down. He goes, yeah, I feel you. Looks back over to both of you and just... You said you were the town master of
Yeah.
nearby place.
If
And
you,
we're the war council. So
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
you
these
guys-
are my fellow.
You guys make your way
We're
up, I'll
the
say.
Defense Council.
He goes, cool. Got any job openings?
Knighthood.
Well, if I can
Okay.
ask, what are your strengths?
As Castros and Panoran kind of climbs the stairs, he just kind of reaches down and pulls out a dagger. Just sort of think. You see, just the dagger becomes encompassed in ice, just like a frost to it. He just, blood magic. He shakes it and it goes back to normal.
Not bad.
No, you're good. He just sort of looks at Panorin and Castros as they're coming up the stairs. She goes, "Is the rest of your gang?"
Mostly, yeah.
Ah, hello there. Panorin. I'll shake his...
He reaches out. Agranak.
Agranak?
Yeah, Agranak.
Like Kagranak, but without a K?
Agronak.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Agranak. Hey, you want to be a knight?
I don't think I should be telling you how to run your tribe, but, we sorta just met.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but, you know, you look strong. You can at least apply.
Well,
You say you look strong,
honestly,
he looks famished.
let's all just take a moment and just...
I feel like a lot just happened in a short amount of time. You see the beta captain just kind of nods and goes, yeah, quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yeah.
Do we have to surrender our goods?
Define... You mean...
Uh-huh. Yep. That's a question.
That is a
I
question.
mean, if we stole them from Esso, I don't give a shit. You keep them.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. You don't have
I don't tend to ask people their nationality before I rob them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that'll kind of be on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
Let's see what goods you have. Anything that we can track to someone who happens to live in our town, we'll return to them. Anything else,
He sort of just, like, gives you a nod, like... The rest of the gang, after hearing, or rather, a lack of hearing from us, might come to investigate. We should either fortify here or move.
How many more soldiers do you have?
The 2 that were downstairs, and then 4 more.
Not bad. Not bad.
So, he, like, brings up a hand.
When are the other 4 scheduled to come back?
12 of us.
There's 12 of y'all. Okay.
Not including myself.
Right.
The 13 in total.
When are the other 4 scheduled to come back?
Oh, they're in another part of the area.
Are they at the other fort? I'm guessing.
You mean across the bridge?
Yes.
Yeah, they're in the first floor across the bridge. And the other 2 are in the treasure room, if I recall. Guarding our shit.
Okay. Let's go tell them the situation then.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
Yeah.
As he turns
we just
and goes to leave and, like, helps the other man up, and you see the others start to, like, come together and coalesce and be like, alright, you know, what are we doing? Like, we should go inform everyone. The unconscious dude gets dragged up.
Yeah, I
Oh.
broke his nose a little bit.
And they're all just gonna, I'm gonna put them in the corner for now, as they're off doing stuff. They head downstairs and are gonna go alert everyone. You guys have free reign to explore Agranak. Sorta taking a look at all of you. So how did you convince them to not kill you?
Money's a powerful
Well, first of all,
motivator.
they had no chance of killing us to begin with.
Sure.
By the time we'd convinced them, we'd already, blinded one of them because apparently he's bad at shooting for non-vital parts of the body. and knocked one of them unconscious. And we basically just scared them into submission.
Easy.
All right. I mean, fear works.
We tried really hard not to. I'm glad that we didn't have to.
They should make good troops.
I think so.
With the incentive of pay and bathrooms.
Yeah.
Hygiene, yeah.
He
And our chef is fantastic.
So
I'm the chef.
Your knightlyhood. Is that like honor guard? I don't understand.
Oh.
Well, it comes with a noble title. We are. I don't know if he introduced himself, but he's the town master of the nearby town, Nulbaraz.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, and we are
Chieftain, of course.
Members of the war council there.
Called a defense council, Norin.
It's called a defense council when you're just defending, but I don't want to defend.
So these knights, are they like your
They're
honor guard? Are they your offensive troops?
You'll help defend the town and its people. Pay a place to stay, armor, weapons, accommodation.
Pretty much all that.
Believe our current plan is give the knights the best training they can be our main defensive troops for now, and potentially move into offensive later. But that part is still up for debate.
Not taking an offensive in a war we have little chance of winning on our own.
Right. Yeah.
There's logic there.
So defense is what we...
But primarily, yes, defense.
Yes, for the most part, where our knights are basically, like he said, are more experienced and highly trained troops.
Yes. To be quite honest with you, I say kind of like in a hushed voice. I don't think any of our guards are better than a single one of these bandits. So we really just need the help.
They'll be trained with the others.
How many other knights are there?
You'll be the first. Is that right?
The first ones, yes.
Is that right, DM?
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll be the first of, I think you said 50? That's how many we got?
50 rooms, yeah, currently.
Yeah,
okay.
The first of 50.
Rooms.
Yeah, you'll be the first of hopefully 50 for now.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, well... I accept, that's good. I will...
You'll be... And like we've said, you'll be well accommodated, room, food.
So of course I have my own reasons for being out here. But
is that reason to harm Viscaro? We're Viscaro, right?
We're Viscaro, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is that reason to harm Viscaro?
Oh no, I'm looking for my own personal stuff, but well, I need work, I need pay, and I need a place to stay, so might as well for me. But I do have to ask. He looks over at Adani. What are you doing so far away from your tribe?
Tribe is gone. It's been 10 years. Former town master, his brother, saved my life. So, kind of fulfilling a life debt.
He, looks up and just goes, 7 months.
Sorry.
It's alright. We were the Crown Watchers. We were stationed in what you refer to as Koth.
Far away from home. Or the Frost Wolves. Yeah. The mountain's not far away.
Just back just letting them able to see each other, not just talking.
You're like,
kinda like,
you're like kind of stepping out of the way.
You're still
a fair bit shorter than both of them, so you kind of just like crouch and step back.
But I just don't want to be in like. I want them to like.
Yeah.
Like for formality's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your two dads talking over you when you're 5.
Yeah. He just sort of well, it does bring me some comfort to know that I will be serving under one of my own. And
And for Madani, by the way.
Agorak. He takes your hand.
I never even. Oh, did everyone else introduce themselves? I forget.
Panoran and Agorak did, but no one else did. Yeah. Look, you just said I'm the town master.
I apologize. Yeah. My apologies. I forgot to introduce myself as well. Yeah. Elijah Seymour. Yeah, just.
He prefers you to only refer to him by his title, though.
I do not care how you call me. I.
Sorry, he's.
Were your family located near the ocean?
I'm sorry?
Was your family located near the ocean? Is that where your clan name derives?
No, gnomes do it differently.
Seymour?
Oh no, it's
no.
It reflects the ancient traditions of his family. They wish to see the whole world. So to see more.
All right, no, that's logical. And he turns to Kasros. What about you?
What?
What's your name? What's your story?
Kasros.
You got a clan name?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh.
Family name, a surname, Kasros.
Yeah, it's just Kasros.
Alright.
He doesn't talk much for the third ale.
Gotcha. I know a couple of people like that. He looks at you. Yes. Does his arms look a little weird to anyone else?
Yeah, he does blood magic too. Did a weird something or other.
He
like, more like
specifically grabs right here and looks at you, and Kasros, you do look down, and yes, Kasros would have a little bump right there that normally is not shown in the trench coat.
Oh yeah, I didn't put on my trench coat, that's right.
No, you're just kind of holding it.
I grabbed your axes for you.
By the way, I'm actually kind of, you know, I got a bit of beef on me, even though I didn't drink the formula.
Yeah, no, you still look strong. You just don't look like that guy from Spider-Man to the Multiverse.
I'm strong. I'm handsome. I'm a hot man.
He just sort of.
I am a hot man.
He goes, "What is the what does it do?"
Yeah, what are your weird arm bumps for, Kasros?
Trevor doesn't know.
Those would be Kasros. Those would be due to your race. That would be your. Give me 1 second.
Your arm hooks.
Web shooter.
Web shooter. It is your. No, they are basically bone protrusions that, and you can climb with them.
Yeah.
Because of your hybrid nature.
Wolverine.
Oh, you don't want to find that out.
I sort of do.
I mean, why else would we ask?
You really don't want to find out.
Oh, come on, Kasros. He's gonna be our new knight.
I am a knight of Nulbaraz.
Yeah.
Do you chick?
Yeah. I'm joking.
Just like
holy mother of God!
Just bone protrusion.
Ew.
Oh, but
The end of it looks like, with it and the hand, it does look like it would be very good for, like...
I've done that
before he tries to pull it back in, can I grab it?
No.
You, like, reach forward.
Don't you grab...
Yeah, you like, go to retract it, and Fedora, like, you do, like, manage to get a hand on it. Before it slips out of your grasp.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Back into a little nub.
I couldn't help it. I just had to know what it felt like.
Feels like a bone.
I've done that to a guy before.
What else would it feel like?
Can I taste your bones?
No, you can't. What kind of question is that?
Alright.
I have to agree with him.
Okay, well, Castros, what do they taste like?
I don't know, and
bones
I never
taste like
want to find out.
bones, Panoran. Come on.
You think those are normal bones?
I don't think they're bones made of candy.
Exactly. They're bones made of
What are they made of, though?
Actually, DM.
Don't you want to know?
Castros.
Just curious.
Yeah, you'd be able to piercing unarmed strike with them.
Would they just be the same damage as unarmed strike?
Oh, yeah, it would just be piercing damage, yeah.
Okay.
But you'd be able to stab somebody with it.
Hey, guys. I'm the new Wolverine.
So,
I'm playing Wolverine in Dungeons and Dragons.
I want your bone inside me.
Yes. Alright, what's the plan then? Where are we going? What we doing? Are you gonna go check out that treasure and then leave? Do I get armor? Do I get like the crest?
Sure, if you want some.
Once
I've seen a couple of
everything's
people on town walls with that sort of thing. It's pretty cool.
We have
it'll be better armor too.
We have a smithy already in the town, but we don't own that one yet. We're working on building our own where we can make you better armor, but for now, I'm sure the town would mind
just wear some
supplying you with some.
Now.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Also, you do blood magic?
Chris goes, yeah, I'm, what the clan refers to as a blood hunter.
Do you also, like, I make, like, an injection or bottle, whatever, however Castros does his?
Drink a potion.
He, like, drinks potions?
No, I don't do that.
Oh.
I
don't even know that about Blood Hunter. You just saw me drink something.
We've watched you cut yourself and ignite your
you
done that multiple times. You've been with us for like a year now.
No, Castros has been there for...
I've known you for like 4 years, dude.
Yeah, Castros has been there for,
we know
5 years.
Yeah, we know what creepy shit you get up to.
Castros has known Panoran and Adani for 5 years.
Fine.
I think Panoran is the most recent addition.
No, they both came around the same time. I've been here the longest.
Elijah's the most.
Well, yeah, other than Elijah.
I was the middle one. I remember.
No, Panoran is 4 years. Castros is 5, Panoran is 4, Adani is 10. Yeah.
Yeah. 35.
And Elijah is 4 months.
Let's get to move on.
No, Elijah's more like 6 months. But yeah. So, as he kind of just looks at you, goes, no, my thing is different.
Cool.
He turns and goes to head downstairs to find wherever the treasure room was.
Yeah.
And as you guys all come on in,
treasure.
He kind of steps down and looks, and you see one of the two at the table. That him goes, "Oh, boss asked us to send you to the building. Head out the door, turn right, take an immediate right again. Door on your left."
So out, right, immediate left.
Sure.
How good is this map?
What do you mean? How good is this map?
The map on the table right in front of me.
Oh, that appears to be for a board game.
Sweet.
Yeah. That appears to be for, like, medieval Risk.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I say, y'all go ahead to them. And I'm going to ask them about medieval Risk.
Sure.
Are they... mostly I want to know if they're the ones who play.
It's called chainmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
First edition?
Yeah.
Is this a meta reference?
Yeah, we play. A lot of us play. It's like a... He's like a your army versus the other team's army, and you're all captains of, like, your sections and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Who's the best?
Well, you see both of them kind of, like, point at themselves. Like, we're the best players.
I'll just leave before this starts getting
Alright, out the door.
What are their names? I will ask them.
You will ask them their names?
Yeah.
Man, I only managed to go, what, maybe 15 minutes? Yeah. That's a new record.
Wow.
Alright, let's find out what are their names.
Well, I'm just
Gary.
intentionally taking record of the people who might be decent at, leading small amounts of troops.
I'm Shipley. The other one goes...
Ghibli?
No, Shipley.
Shipley.
And he goes, I'm Court.
Court and
shit.
Shipley. Great.
Nice to meet you both. I'm Penorin.
Pleasure to meet you. I will... Shipley. Human male. Court. Human male.
Is it spelled like court, like...
K-O-R-T.
Okay. Not spelled like...
Alright. You start playing with them. They start showing you the rules. The rest of you... come around the side of the building and into the other room, and as you do, and you open the door inside to what was described as the treasure room, you see the bandit captain, who sort of gestures out. Just goes, here's the lot. Probably good to have a chip to. Wherever the main vault is, it should be a safer location. He sort of smiles. Of course, as a matter of thanks, we'd be willing to part with some of our legitimately acquired goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I guess. You have inventory logs?
He turns and goes, well, I was actually just asking Jeromir over here to count everything up as you all were talking. And, so he says that we have... Give me just 1 second to double check my notes on this. He goes, 900 gold pieces. A couple gems, an emerald, a sapphire, a ruby, and a diamond. This, he picks up this thing and he's like, gold lion thing. Cool. A couple of potions and some,
Look at the potions.
yeah. He hands 2 potions to you.
They look like.
One of them is red with gold slits, like, in it.
Do I know what it is?
You imagine it's probably a potion of healing of some kind. You're unsure which.
Some kind of potion of healing.
The other one is, like, this pink liquid that seems to have, like, swirls of gray in it. You?
I like anything Casseros is played with.
Nope. Okay. Smells kind of sweet.
Let Casseros take a look at this then.
He goes, And then over there, and he points, he goes, a suit of leather armor that seems to adjust to whoever is wearing it.
Oh, probably means it's magical.
Sure, I have no idea how, but,
Yep.
seems fun.
Cool. Do you have any kind of carts or wagons?
No.
Hmm.
We got sacks.
Do we have any kind of carts or wagons
Not
in
here.
town?
In town?
In town,
Yes.
yeah.
Here, no.
Here, no.
How do they actually do?
What do you mean? Like, the two players?
Yeah.
Shipley seems to have a much better understanding of the game. But Court seems far more worried about not losing. Shipley tends to make, like, the best play, even if that involves sacrificing other pieces. And Court tries to not sacrifice pieces when he can.
Interesting.
One plays it safe, one plays to win.
Yep.
I'll peek my head around the door. Hey, Cass.
What?
The weird potion. Wanna look at this?
Sure, I'd be delighted, actually.
Yeah.
You take the pink potion with gray swirls. You give it a sniff. It smells very sweet. Like a cupcake.
Would I make a check to see if I know what this is?
Yeah, if you want to, like, give it a little lick, and then give me an Arcana check.
What's the worst that can happen? I fucking die.
As the mimic in the bottle reaches up and just, like, comes down your throat and starts ripping you apart from the inside.
Alright, what do I roll?
Arcana.
Woo.
Wait, hold on.
Of which you have, you do not have advantage, because it is not, about Fey, Fiends, or Undead, but it is a +7, so.
I should have advantage.
It's not about Fey, Fiends, or Undead, so you know.
I have expertise in Arcana.
Yeah, that doesn't give you advantage, that gives you double proficiency.
24.
That's a 24. This is a potion of psychic resistance. For after drinking it for, I believe, 1 hour, you would have psychic resistance.
Oh. No, it's just a dumb psychic resistance potion.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, but, you know, it's not too useful unless you run into a psychic user. Which, you know,
Unless you run into, like, you know, an Alakazam or something.
And I think this one's a healing potion.
Looking at the other one, you just take a look at it and you go, oh yeah, that is definitely a potion of superior healing. You can tell from the amount of gold in it.
This is a really good potion. I think I'm going to hang on to this one. You can have the psychic one, in case you ever run into something that is going to try to invade your mind.
Oh, thanks.
Or damage your mind.
I
Or
will
do something that
add
involves
potion of
your
healing
mind.
superior to your inventory. Potion of psychic resistance is one you can add.
It's the first one that comes
So,
up.
wait.
Yay.
So, it's, let's see here. Potion?
I already added it. You can refresh your page and it'll be there. Also,
Oh, I'm so tired.
just gonna remove your strength bonus.
Well, yeah, well, go ahead. I don't need the strength bonus anymore.
Alright.
Alright, so where's it in my inventory? Oh, there it is. Found it. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, that is a good potion.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
18 plus 8.
That's like a...
That's gonna come in handy.
Oh yeah.
Unless I
So,
just want to sell it.
Given all the
and make some-
stuff and the amount of people, would we be able to carry back all the supplies, or should we...
Oh, for sure. You would be able to carry them.
Yep. Alright.
It's 900, 900 gold.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, you can go ahead and add 900 gold. And then, who wants to take the Golden Lion figurine?
What's the golden lion figurine for?
Who knows?
Is it just...
It's an item. You don't know if it's magical. You can check.
I want it.
I would love to
playing a
check to see if
board
it's magical
game.
first. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Minora's
fucking
playing a
hell.
board game.
Yeah, I am. And
Wait,
I'm
so
winning.
what-
Yeah, check
what
to
are
see
the-
if it's magical, DM.
Yes, you can check to see if the golden lion figurine is magical. Give me an Arcana check. Again, as you...
Alright, do I
as
have
you
advantage this time?
You meditate on it. You do not have advantage because it's not about any of those three
Alright.
types of creatures. And you try to
13.
meditate on it and look into it. Elijah, there are two magical items. The figurine that Kastros is holding, as well, or potential magical items, I should say.
You already revealed it's magical.
Well, I meant to say there are two things you can check to see if they are magical, and my brain skipped half that sentence. As well
Okay,
as the
I'll
armor.
check-
There's leather armor.
I'll check the other one to see if it's magical.
The leather armor.
I'll-
Okay,
You also would probably know that I can just tell you if things are magical or not.
Yeah, but you're playing a game.
Yeah, you're playing a board game.
Play the game.
So,
I know.
So you pick
I mean-
it up, make an Arcana check for me. Kastros, you're unsure. You
16.
think the armor's, or you think that the figurine is magical,
I think it's magical.
but you
We'll
have
just find out
absolutely no idea what it does.
later. Yeah, it's
or
fine.
how to
We'll just find
activate
out
it.
later. It's whatever.
Elijah, you give an Arcana on this armor. This armor appears to be magical, especially because, like, as you go to slide a piece of it onto you, it goes to adjust to fit you perfectly, and, it itself has, like, what looks like some sigils carved into it on certain points. From everything that you can get from that 16, this is probably an armor, if you had to take a guess, of piercing resistance?
Piercing resistance. Oh, nice.
Grants you resistance to piercing damage, which seems pretty good.
Who takes the
Leather
everyone
armor?
takes
I
damage for
believe
piercing.
that would be Kastros. Can wear
Hey,
leather.
Kastros!
What's up?
I'll just toss him the armor.
Yeah. You toss him the leather armor. Kastros, you imagine this armor would be just as good as yours, with the exception that you would have, because Elijah would probably mention it, resistance to piercing damage as well.
Okay, I'll put it on.
Yeah, alright, you get out of your studded leather. I'll poop that from your thing.
I'm just gonna start packing stuff up in
Yeah, let's get a move on,
carryable
everybody.
crates.
One second. Do you wish to attune to it as you put it on?
Is it magical?
Yeah, it's magical.
Sure, I'll tune to it. Why not?
Alright,
Well, like it could be cursed or anything.
as you attune to the armor, and you...
You can't take
Feels
it off!
pretty good. And, you're like, oh, that's nice, and you go to adjust one of the cuffs, and it does not budge.
I try to move the cuff some more.
It doesn't move. You're like,
I try to take it off.
you can't. You're like,
Oh, you
motherfucker.
What's the
That's
problem?
As you are attuned
What's
to it and you
It
know what it does, this is
hurts.
armor of vulnerability. It grants you piercing resistance, but vulnerability to bludgeoning and slashing. As you...
Yeah. Why you check your items?
Luckily, the pants are not included.
What's
What
not
are
included?
pants?
The pants, well, the pants are,
Still,
yeah, the
Take
pants
a
are not
shit.
part of the armor, luckily, so you can still remove your pants to go to the bathroom. But,
Wow,
Or
that's
for other
fantastic. It
activities.
makes me
Yeah.
feel so much better.
I'm sorry, what happened? I look
Thinking
over.
about it, however, as you are, you do have ranged options. It might not be the worst thing in the world.
That means he's
How
gonna
do I
take
get this
double
off me?
damage when he activates his blood rights.
Give me a second.
Oh shit! Because he has the.
The blood right is no type of damage.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought no, because you have to deal slashing damage to yourself. I thought.
It is not slashing damage. It is just damage.
Well, that's good at least.
I look over. I look over to Castros. What's the issue? Something happened?
Castros, you are just desperately trying to get a piece of the armor off of you as this happens.
Oh.
How do I get this off me?
I believe a dispel?
Please, do we have it?
Curse removal. Go and try to, like, yank at it, like the back of the face. Just shake.
Every time you grab and pull, it is bound to him.
Well, that's not good.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure we can figure it out.
I'm sure we can, I'm sure someone in the town could probably
You
get that off
imagine
you.
that you might be able to cut him out, but if you try to attack some of the non-magical bits of it, but...
I'm gonna have to... Wait, do you put it on over clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Can we take off...
You can cut it out without, yeah.
No,
what if we don't want to cut it out without cutting clothes?
Oh, you can strip him, yeah.
Then would it come
Okay,
off
guys.
with his clothes on, but not...
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
If he removes all of his clothes, the armor will come off with the clothes.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Castros, you're gonna have to strip.
I can do that later.
Okay?
Okay.
What do you think? I was just gonna strip right in front of you guys?
Yes.
Indubitably.
We can hope.
No. I get that.
If you want, I
have
can
a
close
nice
my
body,
eyes.
but
I mean, we can... Actually, I'm not gonna do that to you.
yeah, I don't want you to finish that sentence either, considering I can think of 20 different things you could have said there.
So, we abandoning this place, taking all of this, and heading back to town?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Let's go home.
Alright,
Like,
sounds wonderful to me.
Some boxes.
Alright!
Yeah, they load up the gold
Was
and
there
everything
anything-
else, and...
Was there any, like, notable stuff besides gold, like exotic spices and just
No,
stuff worth money?
Just money and gems. There were gems.
Oh, yeah, gems.
If I believe Elijah can... Who had the jeweler's kit?
Us?
No one has a jeweler's kit.
Oh, that's right, you had to get it appraised by someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get it
So,
appraised by...
an emerald, a sapphire, a
Jim.
ruby, and a diamond that... The diamond looks fairly similar to the other one you have. You imagine it would be a similar price.
Well, Elijah can hold on to all the gems again.
As you guys leave,
Yep.
this group of 14 men with you, 13 of which are
Whoa.
human and one of which is an orc, you, by just after sundown, make your way back to the main gate.
Awesome.
We did say we'd be back before sundown.
You said we'd be back around sundown.
You said before, it is
Did I?
just after.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Well-
yeah.
Just, oh, welcome in. Come on. You're a little late.
Yeah, I know. We picked up some strays.
A person on shift before me said, was worried.
Oh.
Well, at least he was worried.
Alright, well, have a good one.
Yep.
Sits back down, and starts looking out again. You see him kind of slowly...
Do I recognize
open
the
a book.
guard?
You do not recognize this guard, no.
You don't know the guards!
Oh, what's you reading there?
He goes, oh, I'm sorry.
What you reading there?
He goes, oh, he, like, picks this thing up and he goes, "Not that I'm able to do magic, but it's one of Evermore's books."
Oh.
Only text. I
read
think
those
magic
ones.
is interesting.
They're pretty good. They're really fascinating.
Yes. It gives you a thumbs up. Like, turns back towards his book.
Give Padoran the most
I'm just gonna be that awkward
glance.
regional manager that feels the need to talk to all of the employees. At
For sure.
I
Oh my
give
God.
Padoran the most aggravated side glance.
So you guys make your
Holding
way
two
into
large
the center of town and towards
Alright,
the
guys.
Citadel. You see people at work on what will soon be the place where your knights stay.
The building is there, so it's not like we have to...
Oh yeah, it's not going to take very much. Maybe, depending on if they're working day and night shift, which it looks like they are, we'll be done with the modifications in maybe by tomorrow. They're really just installing the training grounds, the stuff there, some, updated interior
Cleaning it because it's
decorations.
been mostly abandoned.
Yeah, cleaning it and
yeah.
getting the bedroom situated, maybe erecting a couple more walls to
Yeah, probably fixing a couple rotten boards.
Yeah, like a cupboard or two.
Yeah, I'll point it out as well,
installing a welcome home rug at the front door. That's gonna take the most
Yeah.
time.
I want to point it out as we walk by. And just
A nice
that's
potpourri
the
right near the
Yeah.
entrance.
hall.
Getting a sign made. Yeah, it'll be maybe like 1 or 2 days until it's ready for any sort of use. And as you guys are walking with this group of obviously bandits, but the guard seemingly did not want to confront you about it.
Nope.
A lot of people are confused. And as you approach the Citadel doors, you see one of the guards at the side of it sort of looks at you. And you watch as he goes to open it, and he does like a hand motion and taps his spear twice as he's walking over, which you would know as the sign of tap your foot twice if you are in danger.
I just shake my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move to catch up with him and be like, kind of whisper to him, "No, it's fine. They're gonna be our soldiers. We're hiring them."
He opens the
Yeah,
door.
we're fine.
Wonderful. I'm was just worried. Doing
No,
my duty,
thank you.
Of course.
Of course.
He opens the door and lets you into the Citadel.
Do I recognize this guard?
You do not.
Damn it.
Oh my God. Do I know this man? No.
And
Well, how are you, good sir?
Yeah,
What's your name again?
Leonard. He's just
I just kick Lorgus's door as we walk by, since it's right there.
as you are walking up, you just give Lorgus's door a mighty kick.
Yeah.
As
Lorgus!
it does swing open, as it was not fully closed.
Nice.
And you see he's sitting at his desk, lamp on, writing something.
See, I thought you were saying
Taking
like,
a
you
sip.
had like a
Lorgus?
woman in there.
I'm about to make your day.
Taking a sip of something as the door swings open, and he
Hey, Lorgus.
almost immediately, drink comes down carefully so as not to spill, but his other hand swings down and just hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Hey,
This is-
Lorgus.
Lorgus, I'm about to make your day.
It is night.
I'm about to make your tomorrow.
All right. What is it? He sets it down, takes a sip of his drink, which weirdly enough looks like apple juice.
But it's probably not.
Well, it probably is. Weirdly, he seems to be a day drinker only. As he sets it down. And,
Okay.
I have 13 new recruits, one of which I think will make a great captain.
As you do, he sort of steps in and he goes, "Ah, yes! Pleasure to meet you. Name's Scotty Berkeley."
Scotty Berkeley?
Yeah, Scotty Berkeley.
Hell yeah! Scotty Berkeley.
Wait, is that the captain?
That's the
or is
captain's
that the-
name, yeah. he goes,
Got it.
pleasure to meet you. You spend a lot of time at home. And he's, as a matter of fact, I did used to live down there, down in the Aztec, the sort of southern bit. Yeah, and he goes, yes, actually. He goes, you found a person from home.
I'm sorry?
He goes, well, I'm from... Where?
Oh, okay.
I have fun.
I knew y'all'd get along.
And he goes, well, pleasure to meet you.
And then this, and I motioned to Agranak for him to, like, step forward. And then Agranak here is going to be our first knight. Not necessarily first knight, like, you know, the rank of first knight or whatever. Maybe. But, like, the first one that we found.
I don't believe that is a rank.
Knight Commander. Whatever.
Knight. He'll be a knight of Nulbaraz.
Yep.
Yes, wonderful. That's the one.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Wonderful. Glad to have you. I'll get your name down.
Well, everyone shuffle in.
Alright, like the rest of them start shuffling into the room.
No, form a line, wait your turn, stand outside the door.
Donnie, no. I'm
everybody has to be organized.
And I just start shuffling all of them into the room, which I clearly cannot, I'm sure, hold all of them.
For sure not.
I am abandoning this situation and heading to
I support you in everything that you do.
One of them steps in and is like,
you're welcome,
hello,
and start walking.
Yeah, I'm Nico. Pleasure to meet you. And he's like, no. Pleasure to meet you, Nico. You're going to be an infantryman. Oh, yes, I'm a bit better with the crossbow. He goes, all right. Well, I think we can get that working for you next. And he goes, I am Patton.
I'll just
it just keeps going. Like,
I'll just go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go now. I have things to attend to.
As you
some stuff, so
later,
you guys
bro.
know what this. I'm gonna be at home. Goodbye. And I'm leaving.
Yeah, Kasseros.
Gives you that was also my intention. Was we've done our part. Throw all the rest of the work on his shoulders. Let's go.
I'm gonna head.
There's a party tonight, and I have to be there.
Wait,
I'm not
party?
going. I need to work on my experiments.
Always a party when Penorin's there.
I suppose.
Was that a compliment or a
annoyance? He makes parties. Like, it's unavoidable.
Look, I'm just a jolly person.
Yep. Absolutely.
As you guys are like watching out, my name is Fabiano. And he goes,
Fabiano.
All right, sure.
I'm gonna head to.
I'm going back.
Definitely Fabiano.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go wherever the head of economy's at.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with you. The guy.
And with that, I'm going to take my leave.
All right.
Have a good one, Castros.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Fine, we can go talk to the Minister of Economics or whatever.
You don't have to come with us. I'm the one
here.
No, I know that if I don't come with you, you'll be sad. You missed the party. No, it's fine, Adani. Let's go. I'll even be pleasant. I promise.
Sure. All right then. I forgot to write his name down last session, and it's been a bit, so I don't remember it.
Zim Lua.
Hank.
Zim.
Z-E-M. Z-E-M, yeah.
Zem, God,
L-U-A.
I'm gonna hurt you. If anyone wants to know, there is a full list of the Crossbone Division, which is Scotty Berkeley, the captain, Shipley,
Berkeley.
Court, Jiromir, Nico, Patton, Bordon, Miles, Fabiano, Janice, Sinric, Tino, and Angelo. A full group, 12 infantrymen and their captain. A full little division.
I like Scotty Berkeley.
Or however you would wish to call them. What would you like to name their little
I think
strike
the
team?
division is great.
I like the
Crossbones.
division.
The crossbone division.
All right.
Yeah.
That is when you're looking at like the when you're looking at the campaign, if you scroll down when you go to My Campaigns and click it, you will see DM Notes Public, and you should see all of those names. So if you need them, there they are.
Wonderful.
Agranac.
Actually, company. Name the company.
Crossbone Company?
Yes.
Yeah. Crossbow Company.
Crossbone Incorporated.
No.
Alright, and then Knights of Nulbaraz. I will add... Here. Boop. Agranac. Crown Watcher. Orcmail. Alright, as you all make your way trying to look around and find it, you imagine the library is probably the best place to look for them. And you are looking for Zem.
For Zem.
Yeah.
Zemloa. Alright, you head to the library, you take a look around, you very quickly find them sitting there, kind of looking through some stuff and putting a book back and grabbing another and then sitting back down.
Sack of gold. Drop.
Yeah. Zem,
Then just a whole thing of gems.
Hey.
Oh no.
Say that again.
Well, I said I'm about to ruin your night.
Okay.
Well, not ruin.
We are now employing what would be his like title or whatever, the captain?
Captain, probably.
Captain.
So we have a new infantry captain and infantry guess you'd say squad. 12 infantry
Company. Yeah.
and an infantry captain, and we found our first knight.
All right. I'm assuming this is for their wages for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Right.
And we've we've captured the fort.
You think we can hold the fort?
Well,
no,
not now.
We have not captured.
Obviously.
Don't
It's
listen
empty.
to him. We emptied the fort.
Yep.
When I say captured, I meant it's empty.
All right. He takes
Purged.
a look in the bag and
Purged. Well, that just means we killed everyone. We didn't kill a soul,
Alright.
almost.
Did you find anything else?
Box of stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
box of stuff.
Yeah, I put the box.
I mean, I
it has,
figure
like,
we
it has,
probably
like,
only
golden
took the
lion
gems.
Statue,
We took the gems, the statue.
the gems.
Castros is
Yeah, I'll give him the
presumably
gems.
getting undressed in the armor.
Yeah. And then there's also that.
Yeah.
Potion,
And a golden lion figurine.
golden lion figurine potion.
I do want to use my magical detection thing, which tells me at least the type of magic on the lion.
All right.
I don't really know what the lion statue
Appears
is.
to be transmutation.
Cool.
Give me.
I think that's what it does. Let me make sure that's what it does.
Hey, DM, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh no, it doesn't. But still.
What does it do? Just allows
It
you to
just
detect
lets
the
me know the
presence.
location. If it's a spell, I know this. Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
I'll allow it on enchantments. Yeah, transmutation.
Okay. Also, this to have some transmutation magic. Do you know?
It appears like a figurine of wondrous power.
Cool.
Do I know what this
That
means?
it is a golden lion. It is probably a mix of transmutation, conjuration, summoning. It would basically,
Turn into a lion.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it turns into a lion.
Sweet.
How many times?
How many times can we use it?
Useful for one time for an hour, and then recharges after 7 days.
Oh, fantastic.
It usually comes in pairs.
Is it usable not in pairs?
Oh, yes, for sure. It's just most sets are pairs.
Is it strong enough that we should leave it as a last effort defense mechanism for the town? Or should we use it to secure more wealth?
It's a lion? I'm economy, not
it's not
zoology.
like a mystical, magical, celestial lion that'll breathe fire on an army.
No, it's a lion.
It's just a lion? Okay, cool.
I could fight a lion.
I like lions.
I'm sure you could. But it is just that, a lion.
Did you say you could fight a lion?
Yeah. So is it worth it just to sell?
I mean, that depends on if you want a weekly 1 hour long lion.
How much do you think we could sell it for?
Brought all this junk to you because, like, money's your whole thing and whatever.
Yes, probably only, like, around 500, 600 gold.
Okay. So we should use it.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Is what I hear you say.
How about this potion? Castro says it's a potion of psychic resistance.
Probably around 300? But that's not reusable, so I'm sure that's a much fairer price.
Well, I don't necessarily need it. I think having the money would be more useful.
Sure, I can take it off your hands.
Yeah, here.
He will do so. You can go ahead and add 300 gold. He'll have it to you by morning.
Just put it into wherever the funds.
The gems? Did you want? You put down as well?
Except for the diamond.
Yeah.
Except for the diamond.
Sure. Yeah.
He. Weirdly enough, I believe this is probably a part of a set. Each one appears to be similar cut, similar make, same techniques, I mean. Each one worth probably 500 gold.
As a set?
Well, it appears, I mean, assuming that this is the full set,
there was this diamond with it too, but I think Elijah can use that for magic and whatever. Here.
Takes it.
I mean, I think we got another diamond, so if it's worth
2,000 in total separately. Could probably squeeze out another 250 with the full set. To me, it looks like it's supposed to be part of, like it was supposed to be socketed.
Yeah, like a crown or
Perhaps,
something.
Yeah. Like a
Diadem.
3 pieces, one in the middle sort of deal.
So if we keep it till we find something.
Well, if we made a crown to socket them into, we could potentially sell it for 6,000 to 8,000.
Let's do that.
How much would it cost for the gold or whatever crown? And the man hours?
We could commission a project from the blacksmith.
Yes, probably.
Like 1,000 gold? Even if it was that, I think it'd still be worth it.
You highly overestimate the cost of raw material. And labor.
All I know is I'll look fantastic in the crowd.
We'll get a picture painted and then we'll sell it. How's that?
Wonderful. And Donnie, this is why we're friends.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess, and you see him like pulling out his own book and taking a couple of flips through it. Probably being gold. 50 gold pieces?
Huh.
Ah. Then let's do that for sure.
Yeah. We can make a commission in the morning.
50 gold pieces just for the material. Getting him to work on it for us and socket. Well, that would probably end up being an additional... well, knowing him, we'll probably try to take a commission cost, probably around 100 on its own. But 150 gold for an item that we could sell for 6,000 sounds worth it to me.
Could we...
Also, Fenorin could probably sweet talk him into giving a discount. People tend to love you. I don't know why.
Perhaps because he runs around shirtless? And he has muscles?
Yeah.
Potentially... is there any merit, and I don't know if this is necessarily if you're the person to ask, but is there any merit to presenting it as a gift to what's the actual king's name or emperor? Is he emperor? Is king?
It would be king.
Whatever.
Give me a second. I will double check. The current ruler of Viscaro is funnily enough, also named Darwin. Darwin Barbed Jaw.
Barb's Jaw?
Barbed Jaw.
Barbed Jaw. That's hard to say.
Yeah, they're a dwarf.
It changes. To King Barbed Jaw. In exchange
I'm sure
for
that
support
they already
or something.
have a wonderful crown.
Sure. Just a thought.
Probably not going to get us any special favors or help.
That's true.
It would probably be best for us to just sell it.
Who knows, it might end up with him anyway. That's all I had of value. So.
And Donnie, you're valuable.
Thanks, Fenorin, but I don't want to be sold.
Oh, right.
You see Agronak, who has been following you.
Yeah.
Just sort of peeks over.
Oh yeah, this is our
Oh, I didn't know it was following.
Agronak.
He just sorta gives like a half wave, like, hey. Just, hello. Another
Agronak.
orc.
Councilman Zem, I forgot his last name, but
Zemlua.
He handles the financial.
Will be the guy
I see.
paying you.
Wonderful. Pleasure to meet you. Do you see he kind of looks at them and doesn't say anything for just a moment too long to where it's awkward, and then just goes,
Well,
thanks.
I'm probably gonna go get started on some dinner.
I am famished.
Yeah, you look it. Let's get some meat on those bones. Like owlbear?
I don't know.
Oh, we will.
I shall return. I am gonna go talk to Darwin.
Alright, so you dip from the library and head your way down to you leave the Citadel and head to Darwin's house, which is a very nice house nearby. And as you approach,
knock.
Dink, 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 dink.
This
He a couple, like maybe 20 seconds go by
is hot wife answers
as
the door.
he Just looks at you. Kind of like shakes his head. Just, yeah.
You alright?
Yeah. Just tired. Is all. What up?
I just wanted to come talk. I honestly haven't had the time to even talk to you.
Yeah. It's comes with the job.
Nah. I'm sure having the free time is
Deafening.
Is it?
I used to have so much to do. Now I just sort of sit around. It's boring.
Well, what if you wanted a job?
Doing
Helping me?
with?
Everything? This is hard
Are you
to say.
saying I hate your
but-
job?
He
Take it
looks
back?
up and he goes, "Is it my turn?
Your turn to what?
Is it my turn? Are
Okay.
you offering me a spot on the defense council? Is it my turn? You know,
Well,
I
I'm asking
formed
you-
that whole thing to help people. Didn't
Well,
think
I'm
it would
also-
ever come to use.
I'm asking you to be my advisor. Step above the defense council.
I see. It is not yet my turn.
I mean,
Sure.
do you want to be on the defense council?
I don't really care either way, but sure, I'll be there in the morning.
Please.
You hear, from the back, like, "Darling, just, yes? Dinner's ready?" Just goes, "Dinner's ready? Yeah, did I stutter?" Well, no, but I said I was cooking. You were in bed. Sorry.
No, everything's all right.
Ugh.
Like I was saying, though, it took a lot of.
Are you coming to get this food or not?
I'll tell you in the morning.
Coming. Thank you. And Alec, as he shuts the door and you hear a couple of footsteps, just, well, about time. Honestly, at this point, I thought it was going to get cold. Took any longer and I'd be serving you ice cube soup. He's just sort of like, ugh, never change.
I just in my mind, just like, I see, she's never changed.
Yeah. You step away and, return.
And for a while, I'll just walk around town myself, just taking in just where I was like 6 months ago
versus where you are
to now.
As you are walking around and just sort of taking in everything, you hear Elijah. You sort of look around. You see, like, sort of stepping out from next to, like, a general goods store. Sort of looking both ways. A person you do not recognize whatsoever.
I'm sorry,
They look like a wood elf, but like with a goatee and like, you know, hair that kind of stops right here. That's like brown with bits of red. He looks and he goes, "Yes." I can't change anything because the guild will be like, "Yo, what the fuck? It's me, it's Clayton."
Oh, I'll walk over.
You like take a couple steps over, and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
sorry, I took a vacation day, teleportation circle to the next town over, and then came over. You're like,
Everything all right?
wait, yeah, like a drug dealer in the night." Reaches into his cloak, pulls out a package, and hands it to you very quickly.
I'll take the package.
Take it.
Make sure nobody's around watching.
Yeah.
I'll look real quick.
You see, like, a town guard at the edge of the road who's just, like, looking at you. And is just like, starts coming over, looks, and just goes, "Is everything alright here?" And you see Clayton just go, "Oh, yes, absolutely nothing is happening, oh Mr. Guardfolk. I am a wood elf." He looks over at you. Do you know him?
I'm just perplexed, just like, what's happening?
He's like, do you know him?
Yes. He's always been like this. It's the childhood friend.
Does that package contain drugs?
I have no clue. I don't know what's even in the package.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know.
No drugs from me, Woody the Wood Elf. I would not do that ever.
How's an assassin so bad at lying?
He's never been a wood elf before. He's just sort of like,
I am just a human who likes human things.
Yeah. I am a wood elf. Twang. He like turns to you and just way too loudly just goes, "Gotta go. Cover might be blown." And you see like the guard obviously can hear him. He says, "Best of luck to you," and then just like sprints down the road and just like runs towards the gate. And the guard just sort of gives like a wave, and you see the gate open. He just runs out the gate and just like shuts you.
Do you audibly just say, "Why am I friends with weird people?"
Yes.
The guard just sort of looks at him and looks at you and just goes, "I do have to ask for you to open the package."
Don't worry, I will. And I just open it right there.
It's like roughly this big. And you like open the package.
Wait a minute, it's the lantern.
You pull out a lantern, a bullseye lantern.
Oh shit, it's my lantern.
He just goes, "Yeah, not drugs. Have a good night." Just like turns and
You're in the lantern.
takes a couple steps.
Also, Elijah, I'd like to point out that you are just as, if not more, weird than the rest of us, as you turned yourself into a robot.
Yeah.
Upgrades.
You hear a
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Hello.
Yeah. You think they bought it?
This is a out of character question. Should I lie and just say, yeah, they caught it, and just make him? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, they caught it. They bought it.
Yeah. He goes, "Wonderful. I've never been a wood elf before, but I have been around a couple who act almost exactly like that. So I thought I did pretty okay. I'm gonna head back home." Polaris says, and I quote, "I hope you enjoy this. Don't use it to make profit for yourself without us, you shady bastard. With love, Polaris."
Hell yeah!
At least that's what this note says, which I forgot to give to you as part of the package. "I'm not the courier. Have a good night." And he hangs up. Like,
I'm not Sean. What do you want?
I'm not Sean. What do you want from me? He hangs up.
I guess I'll just add that to collection, or possibly find a way to use this.
Is that just a regular magical lantern, or is that the Dwarven Ore Finder?
That's the Dwarven Ore Finder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn it on and it emits basically like a purple black light. And just like ores glow. Like, yeah.
Go back to the Citadel after having that experience.
As you as you come back in, everyone else, the rest of you, food has been finished.
Owlbear Wellington.
Alright, and is served.
Ball squash.
And as all of you sit around the table with Castros, you see... Sorry, my lungs just decided to try to murder me. You see Kiso take both her plate and Castros's and just be like, "I'm gonna bring this to Cass. I'm sure he's burning the midnight oil again."
Yeah.
She heads out. And as you're sitting there with Korzu and Lorgus and Zem,
our way out.
You want to hand her a bottle of wine?
Yeah.
So take it, just be like, thanks. You'll probably want some. Head up. As you're sitting there with Lorgus and Korzu and Zem, and Agronak now, who has since changed into, like, the chainmail and some plate pieces, like breastplate, bearing the insignia of Nulbaraz.
I took off the wolf pelt and everything. Or in regular clothes.
Mm-hmm. Eyelash. You all, eat, and you see Agronak just sort of is, like, barely picking and is eating very slowly. He does seem to like it, as every time he takes a bite, he kind of closes his eyes and just like But then, like, he like very slowly eats it. Every time he swallows, he seems to like
it hurts.
Flinch a little, yeah, and then he like grabs another piece, and it's like, like the taste is great. My throat hurts. Go for it. Something appears to be bothering him.
20.
You're unsure what, obviously, as you cannot read his mind, but something for sure is bothering him. But he continues. Do you say anything, or?
No, I just awkwardly stare at him.
Can I just... Do I pick up on the awkward stare at all?
Yes.
He does look up a couple of times and, like, see you staring at him.
With, like a what is going on kind of look. Like.
He looks down. Look up and he goes, you okay?
You're back.
Yeah, you're just eating weird.
Not my usual, palate is all.
Meat?
No? He just goes back, taking a bite.
Satisfied with this excuse.
Well, the Knights.
Yes.
I'm assuming another trip is in order tomorrow. Doing whatever it is you were doing when you found me.
Clearing bandits, finding money.
And people. Alright. I think I'll stay here and train. If that's not a problem with you.
Nope, who would you like to train with?
I want to see what Lorgus is capable of. And you see, he goes, well, prepare to get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, we'll see. He just sort of picks again at it.
Do I know if anybody besides myself?
Does anyone? Panoran, do you speak Orcish?
No.
I
don't think so.
And Elijah does not. Lorgus might, but you're unsure. You've never heard him speak it. I don't believe.
Well, I imagine he's the one who taught me Dwarvish.
Yeah.
So, would I know if he spoke Orcish? Because Orcish is kind of my only language.
Oh,
first. And
probably bits and
Lorgus and I are
pieces.
tight.
Probably bits and pieces.
Right, so if I were to try to privately question...
Lorgus would probably understand some of the conversation, but you'd have to...
Yeah.
You're also fairly certain that Lorgus would not care enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know. So I'm going to, in Orcish, Agranac, like, you seem to like the food, but something's definitely wrong. Are you sick?
He, looks up at you, and something that's not common but not rare in orcs is red eye color, of which he does have very vibrantly red eyes. And he looks at you with them and just sort of like looks back down, thinks about it for a moment. It's nothing.
Right.
I'll be alright. Just a slow eater.
Sure. Elijah's a cleric and Castros is biomancer or whatever. Self. Oh. You say you're fine.
Yes. As you all finish up your food, and the table is cleared. You all,
The meeting table?
Yeah.
That is also the dining table.
And as you are all sitting there, you see Lorgus sort of look up. Just so, you all heading back out tomorrow?
Probably.
What's the plan? Where are you thinking of going?
Other fort, Elijah mentioned it. Maybe we'll try to scavenge what we can from my village. There's nothing else materials. That, quite sure.
Alright, Benorin.
Yeah.
You have any... Say, there's another fortress that needs to be looked into. We haven't seen anything of that. That one's in the opposite direction, isn't particularly useful for us. But would be good to see if there's anything in there. And, the ruins of the old camp, and, or you can just head around and just look for stuff. I'm sure there's plenty of things buried in these fields.
I feel like, going somewhere where we have a direction, at least while we have a direction, is the better plan for now. Also, two of the boys we brought, Court and Shipley, might make good captains with some training. Just a thought, Obviously, I defer to you, but might be worth looking into.
Sure.
But yeah, I'd say go to the fort.
All right. Elijah.
Yes. Sorry.
Your thought?
Checking out the other fort would seem nice. Yes. Also having I kind of just pulled the lantern that I got a gift from a friend.
You don't have friends.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
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 This is a dwarven
Or
lantern.
Yeah.
Or finder. I don't know if obviously I won't be able to do much with it, but I just place it down.
Could be used in a mine if we get one.
If you get one.
Bring it in random holes.
True.
I
also. Sorry?
That if you're bringing it with you and looking for valuable ores in caves,
That wouldn't be bad.
you need to bring a pickaxe, but
Also, I asked Darwin to possibly come back and help.
good.
Cool.
Been a bit too
Chaotic.
He's drinking himself to death.
normal without him here.
Yeah.
I also need the extra hand.
See, Zem sort of look up and just... At the current rate that we're doing, given today that we brought in enough money to fund a building renovation, some extra to pay wages, and a fairly sizable amount of gems that once we commit the right workload in a couple of days will bring in a very good haul. We should probably continue working on this schedule.
Schedule?
We should be heading out and looking for things on the day.
Yes. Yes.
There's plenty to explore, I'm sure, and we need it for what is to come. Since you guys have returned, or rather after you left, and now that we're all here, and you see Lorgus go, well, most of us.
Yeah.
Yes. We believe we know through a piece of information given to us by some people who are higher up within the capital. There is a potential attack on any of the bordering towns of Viscaro and Aztel coming within the 10-day.
10-day.
It seems so. As we don't know an exact location, a few warbands are moving on patrol just behind our line of defense, and we can set off a magical beacon of sorts that would alert them to an attack, a siege here. It would not take them long to arrive, but we need to be prepared to defend until that point.
Well, I think we got some extra hands then.
And we may potentially need more, as well as more funding. We need to use these days wisely.
I don't know if this is out of the way. I know a lot of the things I've been suggesting is very out there. If this is not a problem, I wanted to see if we could possibly send a couple of couriers, maybe two, to the two nearest border towns, just to see how they're faring, like to see where they are in in compared to us, if that makes any sense.
Sure. Believe we can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. I can have the report to you as soon as they return.
I nod.
Not that this is a formal meeting, but...
I mean, we're at the table, so...
It's sort of the only table we have at the moment.
I know. We should try to start getting word out there about the knighthood. Maybe send some people inland with...
I'll send word with the couriers. You see, yes, my old friend should be receiving that mail in a couple of days, and he would be a good teacher, so hopefully we can get him on board.
Hopefully. If not, we'll have to settle for you.
Yes, of course.
What, not confident in your teaching skills?
Not at all.
Yeah. I'll help out.
Managing.
Adani, you can teach everyone how to punch.
Different.
I could teach everyone how to punch.
Yeah.
As you all finish and head to your rooms and scatter for the night, is there anything any of you would like to do before the night is done?
No, not that.
A prayer.
A
Just
prayer?
a simple... Like, just a simple...
Yo,
just
Jesse
like,
boy! No.
Yo, boy! It's your boy!
Yo, crummy boy! Yeah. Would everybody then have a long rest?
XP.
Yes, I will award you XP as we are playing by Oblivion rules, apparently.
We've always done Oblivion rules.
It's never been when you go to bed, it's always been end of session. 250 XP to everybody, please. And as much as I don't want to, with Mr. Amazing gone for the moment, and I, for everybody at home, have not been feeling good this past week, and it is hitting me hard right now. I think, unfortunately, prematurely, I might call it for the night. And we will pick up the morning of the 2nd of, this season with, the plan to go investigate the other fortress nearby.
The other fortress is about the same distance, just the other direction.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
So my apologies for the shorter session. I would keep going. Oh lord, is my... Anybody watching my camera will see me just wiping my eyes. It is just like, I am just a waterfall right now of headache and inability to breathe. And so I'm gonna go relax for a bit. But thank you guys for coming, and thank you all for watching. This combat and role-playing session was very fun. We will be back next week. Next week, it's going to be a little weird, because we're going to be in the middle of a big thing. I believe that is next week. That is not next week. Next week is going to be weird, because
Michael's not going to be here.
Michael's not going to be here. And then the week after that, it's going to be weird, because we're going to be dealing with something. But we are still playing both weeks. And so we'll still be here. So thank you guys so much for coming and watching. It has been a blast.
You need to take some allergy meds.
I am going to. I'm going to go medication myself up with allergy meds and other things and try to feel better and relax. We love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all next time. And hurrah.